I'm Shelton Wilder, and welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast, where each episode follows an entrepreneur's journey into the transformative power of that light bulb moment where everything clicks. I call that the click. Those pivotal points that redefine our futures, illuminate paths to success, and even change the world. Now let's get wilder. Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Wilder Possibilities Podcast, and I have my dear friend, she calls herself Raquel Gay, but I call her Rocki. Her real name is Raquel Gay, but she's Rocki to me, and she's fabulous and amazing and one of my best friends, and I wanted to have her on.
Oh, thank you, Shelton.
Yes.
I'm very excited to be here.
Okay. So. And I want to hear all the things, where you're from, what you're up. Well, right now, tell them what you're doing right now, which is so fun.
Currently working with Gravitas in Beverly Hills. It is a new members-only social club. We just opened about a month ago. It's very exciting. It's been a new brand, a new project, completely new design space, new construction. It's absolutely gorgeous.
It's gorgeous, yeah.
And it's been really fun being a part of the team and helping curate membership and all the events that we're doing. It's been a really good time. So that's very exciting.
Yeah, so that's your main project and what you're working. I mean, you're working 24/7 there, like 25/7.
25/7.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Definitely working overtime on that, but I love it. It's so fun.
Yeah.
It's been great.
They are lucky to have you there. Yeah. I mean, because you hustle, you know how to work.
Yeah. It's all I've been doing.
Yes, forever. Okay,
forever.
So tell us all about you and where you're from, how you got here, your husband, your kid, all the things.
All the things.
Yeah.
So originally from Riverside, California. So Inland Empire.
I love that.
Was born and raised Southern California.
Yep.
Definitely was different growing up in Riverside, I think, than any other place. So I love it. I love my hometown. And then I left out of high school and moved straight to San Diego. Went to San Diego State.
Okay.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Lived in San Diego for about 14 years.
Oh, yeah.
So was down there for quite a long time, and I never actually thought once I got there I was going to leave.
It's a beautiful place.
People who doesn't love San Diego?
People love San Diego.
Yeah, everyone loves San Diego.
Yeah.
It's actually, and you know what? It's so funny because it's in California, but it does seem way down there. It is like at the end of California, right?
End. Yeah.
So met my husband. He also went to San Diego State. We have been together for 10 years, going on 11.
Yeah.
We will be married 6 years in May. So that's I think we're doing good.
I am telling you, we need to get awards for being and staying married.
Yeah.
Because people are always like, yay, get divorced. I'm like,
divorce parties. I'm like, no.
What about staying married parties?
That
okay? Because it is a big deal.
Yeah, it is a huge deal. And it's a win. It's a
huge win.
Every year it's a win.
Yeah.
Every year it's a win because it's not easy. Or else everyone would do it.
I know,
right?
but it's about compromise. It makes you a better person, and you in it together with one person. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm
That's what we signed up for.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do.
You love him. He's a great.
Yeah.
He's a great.
Just
one.
like you love Clark.
Yeah,
they're
I
great.
do.
And you know what? Actually, something funny. Just to go off really quick. DJ asked me the other night. That's my husband's name, DJ. DJ asked me the other night. He says, what do you think is like one of our greatest accomplishments as like a couple, like in our relationship? And I asked him. I was like, well, what do you think? Because I said my answer is going to be long and winded. So you tell me your right answer because he's asking me because I know he knows his answer, right? I'm like, what's your answer? And he says, honestly, our teamwork. And I was like, I love that.
That is what we call it too.
That. He's
teamwork.
Like my best teammate. I was like, ever. I was like, you're my best teammate ever.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's teamwork.
It's
the way we juggle the kids and the schedules and work and all of that.
And life and It's literally that's what we call it.
Exactly.
We're like teammates, and
it's the best. You have to be.
You gotta be. I mean.
So then we got married in San Diego. We have 2 beautiful children.
Oh God.
Junior, my 6-year-old who's in kindergarten, and Sage, my 3-year-old, my little wild child.
Yeah. Well, Junior though. Junior's something else. I mean, we went to a party and my 8-year-old was there, and I said, "Oh, Junior's here," and he goes, "Mom, this is kind of a peaceful party. I'm not sure if Junior should be like a peaceful party." Because he's just so fun. He like got on the dance floor. He should have been paid by the band. I mean, he brought the house down. I mean, he's going to be a superstar. I mean, somebody needs to sign him right now. Like, he is everything.
He loves the stage.
He loves the
stage.
Loves it. Peaceful party.
Peaceful party.
It was an 80-year-old birthday party. It was one of our best friends.
An 80-year-old birthday party.
That we love her so much. And like, anyway, he's the greatest.
It was a peaceful party. And then it was not.
And then Junior
got on stage. Yeah. And then it was like a fun
It was
party.
a fun party.
Yeah, absolutely.
No, he brings it. He brings it.
He said, "Mommy, I love being the center of attention." I said, hey,
good
you
to
got
know
it.
now.
You got it.
You
At
got
least let's feed into that.
Star quality.
Yeah, his music teacher at school was like, "No, you have to feed it."
It's true. If I was an agent, I'm signing him right now.
Yeah,
it's my meal ticket.
He's not shy. I know.
He's
like, I gotta
stage
make
mom.
my way over to Hollywood. Yeah, absolutely.
So those are your babes.
Yeah, those are my babes. Sage will be 4 next month.
Yeah.
Crazy how fast it goes by. And then almost 2.5 years ago now, I was at a job in San Diego that I was working a lot, and it was too much almost, right? And DJ was at a job, and he was just like, "Okay, it didn't feel right. It wasn't a great fit.
It wasn't a clicking.
And no, it wasn't. And it was a struggle down there. And we were like, this is not feasible. We're not going to be able to, keep this up for much longer. We're both drowning at work. We're drowning at home. It was just, we're exhausted, all the things. And DJ saw a job opportunity, and he got contacted a few times about this job opportunity opening up in LA.
Yeah.
And he said, "I think I'm going to go interview and apply." And I was like, "Okay."
Whoa.
I said, "Okay." And in my head, I'm like, we're not moving. But yeah, go get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Right. And he's like, it's going to be really tough to get it. There's over hundreds of applicants.
Yeah.
It was a golden job, right?
Yeah.
For basketball world. And so,
DJ is a basketball coach.
Basketball coach, yes.
And the best of the best. Yeah. He's amazing. Yeah.
I'm biased, so I think so as well.
Mm-hmm.
So anyways, the process goes on. He drives up for the interview, all the things. And, a few weeks go by, and he's like, comes home one day. He goes, "Hey, we need to talk." I said, "Yes." And he said, "I got the job." And I was like, "What?"
Oh my God.
And I was like, "So what are you going to do?"
What are you going to do?
What are we doing? What does that mean? And, for a few years before that, he had been asking, "Do you want to move to LA?" And I'm like, "No."
Oh, wow.
I was very against it. Just because, I don't know. I was just like,
I swear,
but DJ's from LA, right?
People that live out of here, especially people from San Francisco, hate LA. They are like sip haterade on LA.
Yeah.
So much. And then I guess
wasn't even hating. I just was thinking about it,
and the traffic and
just all of it. Yeah. I was like,
it's my favorite place in the world. So,
and I can stand here today and say I was wrong.
I love that.
I was wrong.
That's how you can say
and it's hard. And it's hard.
Yep.
It's hard to admit that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. And so DJ still gives me crap for it. Absolutely. He's always like, "Remember when you're like, I don't want to move to LA."
Yeah.
That's how he says it. That's how I talk, apparently.
Yeah.
And I said, "Yes, I remember that." And I was wrong. And he goes, "That's all I wanted to hear."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Of course. You were right." And honestly, moving to LA has been one of the best things ever that we've ever chosen to do. And it was not an easy move.
No.
2 toddlers.
And those huge jobs.
A 1-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
And new jobs for everybody. I actually moved to LA without a new job first. It was just kind of we picked up and moved and packed up the whole house. And it was like, okay, here we go. We're doing this. And it hasn't, no regrets at all.
That's so great.
So yeah.
And he's at what school?
He's at Windward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is amazing school. It's like
amazing school.
People are freaking out to get in that school.
Yeah.
They're like, it's become like the number one school.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of it has to do with DJ in the sports. I mean, I'm not gonna, but I do, because with this whole team, guys, they'll have like pictures of his faces on the popsicle sticks, and it's like
it's a big deal.
It's a really big deal. Yeah. And our other friends working there now, and so it's really So anyway, that's been great. And then so the whole podcast is about your clique. So like, what was that clique then? I feel like Gravitas was a huge clique.
Oh.
That was like,
so I from San Diego, I was in the hospitality industry for a long time, and then I left and went to medical, and I was also a personal trainer in San Diego. I have a long resume of stuff that I've tried.
Yeah, you were doing a lot of things.
But when I left San Diego, I went straight from one medical clinic to another medical clinic in Beverly Hills, and it was great.
We love her. She's fantastic.
Absolutely. And it was a great opportunity, and it was something that I knew what I was doing, and I knew what I was talking about because I had been working in a medical clinic for years. And I got approached by the Gravitas team when it was still under construction to come in and just see the space.
Tell that.
Come in and just see the space.
That is such a funny story.
Yeah, I was like, I'll go check out the new members only club. It's a block away. Like, I can walk over and see it. Had no idea I was coming in for an interview. And then halfway through the meeting, I was like getting asked all these questions about me. And I was like, all of a sudden a light bulb went off. I was like, wait a minute, this isn't like a coffee meetup. I was like, is this an interview?
You said it?
Yeah.
I love
is
that.
This an interview? And he was like, no, do you like your job? And I was like, oh, there it is. Yes, this is an interview. I said, yeah, I actually really do like my job.
Yeah.
And he goes, well, how much? And I'm like, oh, okay. So it was, and then walked out with,
with the
potential job offer. And I called DJ on my way home. I was like, I think I just had an interview, and I think I might have a new job. And he said, you had an interview today? And I said, well, I didn't know. Yeah,
in
my defense, I had no idea.
I would have told you. Yeah.
But absolutely loved the Gravitas team. I could not be happier. And I think now when you ask what my click was, I think it's happening still right now.
Okay.
I'm still clicking.
Okay.
Like,
I love that.
I feel like I'm finally in my right space. And as much as I was like, I don't know if I want to be in hospitality still. I mean, I'm just really good at it.
You're really good at it. Yeah.
And
you're great at it.
And both my parents were in hospitality. My dad was a GM and regional manager for several restaurants when I was little growing up. And I don't know if it was just like born into this,
in your blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh my goch.
So,
yeah.
I couldn't be happier though.
You're the J-Lo. You're the wedding planner. You're the. Just kidding. You're like.
I think
very much
wedding planning is stressful, but I feel like when it's not your wedding, it could be fun.
Oh, I did that.
You planned your own wedding?
Oh no.
Oh,
a massive, very important wedding. It was incredible. Yeah.
Your resume is long, just like mine.
Yeah, well,
you got a lot going on.
But it's a lot of. It's like producing. It's like being a producer.
Oh yeah, it's a show.
It's constant.
It's a show.
No, but you're really great at it. And so, what's your favorite part about being there? I mean, launching it's been a lot.
It's been a lot. I mean, creating a new brand from scratch, like thinking of ideas of how we're going to be different and what, differentiates us from all the other members only clubs and restaurants. And I mean, LA is packed with a lot of different, opportunities for people to do this. So, I mean, that has been great fun. It's been a lot of work. Yeah. But I think my favorite part now is honestly, the people and getting to put together ideas of how we can make our space, the best venue and the best space for our members. I really do enjoy curating all that and making sure that, people are happy when they come into the club.
Yeah.
So,
and so
I like that.
What have you guys decided is like the differentiator?
I can't just like put one thing on it. But I
Yeah.
think if I had to narrow it down to one, I think our hospitality.
Yeah.
You know, we are definitely a hugs at the door, a smile, a warm, welcoming feeling. And,
Yeah, yeah.
not a cold, cool girl, like,
Oh, no.
welcome to LA. Like, no, this is like, welcome to Gravitas. We're
Yeah.
so excited to have you. We want to make sure your experience is amazing each and every time. And if it's not, we'll fix it.
Yeah.
And we do.
Like your cheers.
Absolutely. Yeah. Exactly.
That's what we were
really
talking-
big cheers, but
It's very large. It's 28,000 square feet.
yes.
Yeah. And there's a podcast room there.
A podcast room, a conference room, 2 private dining rooms with poker tables. We
The
have
poker tables, that's like a big thing.
we have a huge 28-foot screen. We have, events going on. We have comedy nights and live jazz music. We have brunch. We have wine lockers.
Yeah.
What else? 3 bars.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then it opens up too.
Yeah. With a retractable ceiling.
Yeah. Retractable,
Like a stadium.
retractable roof. Yes.
Yeah. It's insane.
Which is special. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And then, so what are you in charge of?
I'm the director of membership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's getting the people in.
I was getting the people in and
Keeping the people out. Getting them in and keeping them out.
Honestly, it's but I loved the idea behind this membership because our owner,
Tell
and
us about
managing
him.
partner, Brandon and Seth, they both have great big hospitality hearts, and they wanted this space to be different and to be welcoming for everyone, and we wanted it to be the best of the best from each industry, and not just make it one industry and one type of person that could come
just
into the
Hollywood
club.
or
Exactly. We wanted it to be very broad and open, and so that's been part of my job to make sure that it's diverse and we give opportunities to everybody. So yeah.
I know they let real estate agents in. I mean, they even. I'm just kidding. Some realtors are allowed to come in. Oh my gosh! Well, that's been fun. Is there any big fun parties that you guys are? I know you have a whole.
We have a whole planning list. But New Year's is looking like.
Oh, New Year's! I'll be out of town, but is that like going to be?
Yeah.
The big thing.
We're putting it together. So.
Oh.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh, that's a big night.
Santa's coming.
Oh.
That's a good one too.
That's good. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's coming up.
Yeah.
And then our Christie's party is going to be there.
That is true.
Yep.
That's going to be a good one.
That'll be.
I feel like that's going to be a good one.
Realtors Gone Wild. I mean, so glad I started this business as a sober human being.
Yeah. Well, now you get to watch all the fun.
I'm just sitting back and watching everybody.
It's great.
I'm like leaving early always.
No, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's good. So what do you feel like could be a future clique? I mean, you're going to stay here. They would die without you. Sorry, Brandon. So, let's be real.
Honestly, future clique is just I want this to be the best club. In not just Beverly Hills, but in LA. Like, I really, truly do. And I think it has the potential to be that. And so I think future clique would just to actually, have this be the success that I know it can be.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Well, if
is.
If they're watching that's a great thing to hear.
Absolutely.
From you. You're not like, well, I can't wait to open my own club.
No.
No.
You know what?
No thank. Well, that was like when I planned the wedding. I was like, perfect. I don't have to have my own. I can elope. I did a wedding because it's a lot.
Did you elope?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I had a Facebook wedding.
Oh, I love that.
I mean, all the photos.
I did not. I had the big wedding in San Diego.
Oh, you
on
did?
the water, all the things. But my wedding planner,
she was great.
Incredible.
In your heart.
I worked with her before at a restaurant previously. And then she wasn't at the restaurant anymore, and she left, and she was like our head of events there. And she started doing weddings, and so I immediately knew when I was like engaged. I was
you were like, she's it. Oh.
Yes. So
you just
then
know.
and honestly, you know how I know she was great? Not because of like her being on top of it, but like on my actual wedding day, I did nothing but have fun.
Yeah.
She made sure there was food, like when I went and sat down, she made sure she packed us food in the room for when we like left the party.
She just thought
and then
everything.
Every time like I had like my glass was empty, like all of a sudden like the glass would be gone and there would be another one in there. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like
she just
like on it. Everything was timed. I didn't have to be like, okay, when are we doing this? Like I didn't have to worry about any of that. It was like I got to enjoy my actual wedding, which is a blessing because not everybody gets to do that.
Yeah, because
you're trying to run it.
Yeah.
To the show.
Yeah, you didn't have to.
Yeah. No, it was the best thing ever.
That's so sweet. How many people came?
Maybe just under 200.
Oh, that is like...
We cut the list in half.
That is a big...
Yeah.
Yeah. Because DJ had a lot of friends, too, from all the basketball stuff, right?
Yeah.
And you had all these different...
Yeah. And I have a lot of cousins.
Oh.
I have a lot of family, too.
Oh, you have a big... Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
What's your mom doing now?
My mom is a elementary school teacher.
Oh, cute.
Mm-hmm. Yes, my mom is an elementary school teacher. She teaches special ed. My mom is a saint.
Yeah, she looks like your sister. You guys look... She's so cute. Aww.
She loves that.
Yeah. No, of course.
Cut that bit out for her.
For you, Mom, sister. I love that.
Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. Oh, my God. What are some major things you feel like you learned from your family that you've brought into what you're doing now?
Well, I guess so we'll stay on my mom for a minute. My mom, best friend. Like, love her to death. She is literally my everything. She is the strongest woman I know. She's been through so much, and she just continues to always push forward and has like always the best attitude and the most positive like vibes ever. She is the best grandma ever.
Oh, so
and
sweet.
I always tell her like, I just hope to be like half the mom you were, because she was just like, she was always decorating for every holiday and always, making sure we were fed, and she made us lunch every day and all these things that you don't really notice when you're little. And then now that I'm a mom, I
you're like,
see myself doing all these things, and I'm like, I can't imagine not even something as simple like my son. He's obsessed with like Elf on the Shelf right now.
Yeah,
it's Christmas.
Oh,
right?
You're in that.
Oh yeah, but every night I wake up. I set a timer. I'm on it. I'm on it, because how could I not be, right?
That's so
my
cute.
Mom would never have not done that for us.
Yeah.
So.
Not everybody has that experience.
No. But honestly, that's just like the magic of holidays and being a mom and being there for my kids and making sure that they have everything that they need. Like, that's, I am a good mom because she was an amazing mom.
Oh,
so,
that's sweet.
Yeah. And my dad, as far as like work ethic and how to, pretty much being the adult that I need to be responsibility wise, like showed up for me countless times. I am, able to be confident in my decisions and making sure that I know how to, take care of things that need to be taken care of because of him. So, he has always gone to bat for me. He was my coach growing up.
Oh, wow.
For basketball. He was my coach in high school.
So you married your dad. This is what we do. Mine too. It's like lawyer, basketball.
And, but my parents were both there for me my entire life. They've never, they never missed a game. They never missed a recital. And, that accountability and showing up when you're a kid means everything. It means everything.
Yeah.
And I vowed, and DJ vowed, and I was like, I won't miss games. Like, I won't miss plays, recitals. Like, the whole point is to show up, because, the first thing you see is like your kid like walk out on the court or on the field or on the stage, and they're like
looking.
Yeah. And you're like, I'm here. And then they like light up, and it's like that feeling. Like,
wow.
Nothing can replace that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's all I remember is like my parents being there for me. Like they were never not there.
Wow.
So I think that is showing up. Like showing up is the biggest thing you can do for your kids.
So sweet.
yeah.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing it.
I'm just trying.
You're doing all of
This
it.
LA traffic makes it real hard to show up on time, but I'm trying.
Oh, I feel like you're showing up. You show up. Yeah. And that's how we met too, is through our good friend.
Yeah.
Our good friend Wendy.
Love her. Oh,
Wendy. That's
she's the best.
The love of our lives. And then you came to
Truly.
the Wilder Women, and that's how we...
Well, we ran into each other on the beach.
On the beach, yeah. Because I have my Shelton necklace on.
Without
Thank God
this?
for this. Thank God for my name tag. I have to wear it because people are like...
I almost feel like I need one.
Yeah,
I'm like,
Rocki.
what?
That's
But
it.
honestly,
If we didn't have that, we wouldn't have really known each other.
because I had never seen your face.
No,
which is
I didn't know. I
crazy.
didn't either.
Wendy kept saying Shelton this and Shelton that. I'm like, okay, I got to meet this.
Yeah, we got to
Shelton
meet.
woman.
I know.
Walking along the beach, literally had moved here a week ago,
Yeah.
and
And I was doing family photos.
family photos.
2
Dog.
years ago. Yeah.
We had our dog. It was like, great. All of a sudden, I don't know, my daughter or something. Somebody dropped something, and I went and picked something up right next to you guys, and then
I was like, hi.
hi, and I was like, hi, and then Shelton, and I was like,
Are you?
are you? I'm sorry. Is your name Shelton? You're like, yeah. I'm like, you're not Shelton Wilder, are you? And you're like, yeah. And
You're
I'm
like,
Rocki.
You're like, it's Rocki.
"Ah."
And then we hugged, and then the rest is history.
Craziest thing ever, though.
Yeah.
What are the odds?
I know. That was nuts. Because LA's huge.
Yeah.
And then we're not normally Marina Del Rey at the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just fluke.
Yeah.
And then we did that, and then you came to the meetings.
Yes.
Or our little,
Yeah.
connecting groups. And then we just had one at Gravitas. So that was so fun.
So fun.
Yeah.
Yes. It was beautiful, too. It turned out really nice.
Getting everybody together. It's the best. Women supporting women.
Yeah. We need more of it.
Oh yeah, that's my mission. I'm like very into that.
I love
and
it.
my all-girl team.
Yes. Actually, that is like one of the coolest pictures I always see whenever I see you.
With all the girls.
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah,
this is just so.
And then the guys will be like, this other agent the other day is like, well, where are the guys? And I was like, well, I tried that. we're gonna stick to the girls team. I'm like, it's fine.
We tried it.
Yeah. Listen, you can give it an old college try.
Yeah.
And then you figure out your strat.
Exactly.
And you're like, we're going to stick to this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this is better.
Yeah.
It's fine.
It works. I have enough boys around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you definitely
I
do.
have boy dog, boy husband, boy children. People are like, what's a boy husband?
A boy.
I'm like, just don't worry. It is.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
That's great.
Yeah. Well, I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
I love you. I'm happy to hear your clicks, and you're in the middle of like a large click right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And, my husband told me, actually, just this morning, he was like, I'm really proud of you. He was like, your glow up is insane right now.
Yeah.
Like
your glow up.
Glow up. I was like, thank you. I was like, was I like dim before? He's like, no, I don't mean it that way. I'm like, no, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, he's not wrong though. Like I can feel it too. I feel like I'm finally like in my right space.
Yeah.
And
they gave you a big thing to do, and you've performed.
Yep. And LA was part of that.
Yeah. LA is, surviving.
Okay. Everyone, and then what's funny? A lot of people in San Diego were like, "Oh, do you miss San Diego? You must miss it. Like,
Yeah.
can't believe you moved to LA. Like, you must miss San Diego." And I honestly, when I was first getting asked that when we first moved out here after like a year, I was thinking, and I said, I really don't miss San Diego.
Yeah.
Do I still love San Diego? Of course.
Yeah.
Will I go visit? Of course. Do I have a desire to want to move back? Do I miss it where I'm just like, no,
Wow.
not even a little bit, which is like full confirmation I'm exactly where I need to be.
Yeah, for sure.
Full confirmation.
Yeah.
And then I looked at DJ, I'm like, do you miss it? And he's like, no. I'm like,
Yeah, he
like,
did not
we're-
at all.
Yeah, no, neither of us. We're like, no,
Yeah.
I don't.
Landed in an amazing spot. I mean, if you can make it in LA, that is like,
That's what they say.
it's survival of the fittest here for sure. So
Honestly.
it's just, if
Honestly.
you as a couple or as a person or as any can make it here, Clark and I always say, we're like, wow.
Sometimes you have to stop and like,
yeah,
you know,
you're like, oh, okay.
Hey, patting myself on the back
yeah,
here.
Because
it is rough out there.
It's savage. It's so, I mean,
It's not normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's people are
Absolutely
making it.
Yeah, they're making it. You just got to, you're like,
sink or swim.
yes, sink or swim. That is exactly
for real.
LA.
Yeah.
But if you're swimming, you're okay.
It's a great place.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's so true.
I know.
So true.
I love you. Okay, and where can everybody see you? On your page?
On my page. So Instagram, actually, and TikTok.
Oh.
Sometimes I'm on there.
Yeah.
You know, trying to keep up with the younger generation.
Definitely on Instagram.
Mama Rocki, so MAMA and then _ ROCKI.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you are. Okay.
There I am.
Well, I love you, and thanks for coming on.
I love you too. Thank you for having me.
Yes. I'm Shelton Wilder, and welcome to Wilder Possibilities Podcast, where each episode follows an entrepreneur's journey into the transformative power of that light bulb moment where everything clicks. I call that the click. Those pivotal points that redefine our futures, illuminate paths to success, and even change the world. Now let's get wilder.